Good morning. This is Dr. Michael Datcher, and today's morning, not morning chant today, and this is welcome to Productive Through Joy with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher, which has many morning chants and other interesting attributes. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early, at 4:45 a.m. on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel right here, and then at 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Today we're talking about the dream team and productivity. What is the connection between having a strong team, which people oftentimes call the mastermind, a group of like-minded colleagues who help you just think through, dream through, believe through your greatest yet to become. So you can go to productivethroughjoy.com to see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations. We also offer one-on-one live coaching to individuals seeking to expand their productivity. All right, let's dive in. For those of you who are new, allow me to say a few words about myself first. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. I am the author of the New York Times bestseller, Raising Fences, which was a Today Show book of the month pick. That book's film rights were optioned by the actor Will Smith, whose people call my people. Hello? Will? And I eventually agreed to write the screenplay for that particular project. The I'm also the author of the acclaimed historical novel Americas, which is now out, set 13 miles from Ferguson, where Michael Brown, of course, was murdered in the conflagration that initially ensued there. That book is about identical twin sons, the first of whom, the second born of whom, contracts vitiligo, the youngest of whom contracts vitiligo, his skin condition which fades body pigmentation in splotches. That book examines the intersection of race and family in America. It's called America. It's a very, very powerful book. Look for that in bookstores everywhere. I am also the current president of the World Stage, organization, a 501c3 a nonprofit in Leimert Park. 7 days of programming, very powerful arts organization in South Los Angeles off Crenshaw Boulevard. My educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergraduate. My master's is from UCLA, and my PhD is in English literature. I am currently a professor of English lit at LMU, at Loyola Marymount University here in California. I'm an expert at being productive, all right? I think I mentioned my proper education. My PhD is from, sorry, I just want to be clear, PhD is from the University of California at Riverside. And I'm currently a professor of English Lit at LMU here in Los Angeles. I'm an expert at being productive. I don't say that to brag or boast, but people are oftentimes surprised at my level of productivity given how crazy my own personal narrative is. I am the product of a young girl who was raped at 16, gave birth to me at 17, and subsequently gave me it for adoption as a single divorcee who is and was amazing, yet at the time no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD, and it's an incredible story that I'm actually here talking to you today. It's extraordinary. And so that particular story in many ways inspires our business, inspires kind of what motivates the passion for what we do. We like to especially work with clients who have been through a little something or a lot of something, and because we know what it's like to go through difficulty, we're attracted to both clients and staff who can relate to that. So we just thank you for the opportunity to serve, and look forward to helping you. Helping you help yourself. You can go to, again, productivethroughjoy.com if you're looking to enhance your productivity. All right. Yes. So today we're talking about again the mastermind group, which is a quite well known approach now to really kind of thinking through, meditating through, strategizing through to become your next highest yet to become. Oftentimes called the dream team in certain types of books. So let's dive in. Which we'll dive into that in just a few moments. We like to also in the morning show here at 4:45 a.m. discuss the idea of framing your day before your day has a chance to frame you. Just the last couple of days, just thinking about the earth, the planet, people, seeing homeless people, and just people struggling. And having certainly faced my own struggles, it makes your heart heavy, but you also feel more alive. You feel grateful. Um, and so, but when you have troubles that are serious like that, they have a way of emerging when you first open your eyes and going with you all the way throughout your day. And when you have those types of intense kind of mental machinations, they have a way of stressing you out, producing more stress. Stress is a chemical related entity. It releases, when you are under stress, the body releases chemicals, toxins into your body that are not good for you, which is why you've heard people, I'm sure you've heard that stress is a killer. It takes years off your life. It creates heart attacks. I mean, I can go heart disease. Um, if you're a black person, a person of color, there was a really disturbing study by the CDC a few years ago now, which examined racism. I'm not sure if they've ever examined this or made an official study of it, but they examined racism on health, and just talked about how the intensity of racism for black men contributes to the stress, which contributes to their to our heart disease. So stress is killing brothers. I mean, it's disturbing. As a black man, that disturbs me. With many black friends, that disturbs me. So we're here to say that we can move beyond that. We can use strategies to enhance not simply our anti-stressing modality, but also to have extraordinary success. All right, so we like to talk about this in the context of a ritual. Ritual can be defined as doing the same thing at around the same time. So let me dive into my morning ritual to serve as an exemplar. In the mornings, I wake up at 3:30 a.m., including this morning. I read a couple of spiritual or business books. I do our show here at 4:45 until just before 5. At 5, I work on my current novel until sunrise. At sunrise, I go out to the beach. I live here along the coast in Venice Beach, California. I bring my drum, I meditate, pray, do yoga, come back, work on my current book for a while longer, then go back to the beach, run up the coast all the way past Santa Monica's Pier, come back to the crib, run back to my gym here in Venice, Gold's Gym, to get my workout in and get my buff on. Guys, by 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm feeling amazing. My body is being flooded with endorphins, and that endorphin release gives me a sense of euphoria that I can then leverage to move myself towards my goals and objectives. I'm reading 3 great books as a part of my morning ritual now. I'm reading a book called Cash in the Flash, which is a book about kind of entrepreneurial exploits and spirituality. I'm reading a book called, Gaining, Winning, Owning the Moment, which is a book about doing just that, owning the moment. I'm also reading a book called The Nag Commodity Reader, which is a book about, it's a compendium, a collection of spiritual kind of, we call them tractates from the early 2nd and 3rd century, primarily, some 1st century. From those books, I extract some wisdom, which I call the morning chant, which I think about throughout the day. So today's morning chant is, as a meditating natural mystic, I use, that's the wrong one, that's yesterday's. As a meditating natural mystic, I use a dream team to help me manifest my dreams. I like that. So from that, I think about that throughout my day. I also create the morning and afternoon shows based upon that. All right, so we're talking about the dream team, the mastermind concept and productivity. So let's dive into it. Again, go to productivethroughjoy.com. Definitely here. Become a subscriber on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel. And look for me also. I'm on a book tour. I'm becoming, I'm sure, to a town near you. Look for me in Americus, my historical novel, which is just out days ago. So let's dive in. So point 1 is that you want to first know that you need help. Right? You want to know that you need help. You want to develop a desire to get help. Too often, folks who are hyper-talented don't get the help they need. Point 2, you want to take advantage of that help. You want to really be able to meet consistently in a mastermind group, we at times call it the dream team. Folks who can help you, just support you, give you good ideas. Folks you can bounce ideas off, but also give ideas to, which goes into our most important point 3. As you begin to have a mastermind group, a dream team, you are going to not only expand your productivity and effectiveness, you're going to also help other people expand their effectiveness. And it is in that giving that we have the most powerful results. Boom goes the dynamite. That's it for today's show. We are each weekday morning at 4:45 a.m. Learn more. Go to michaeldatcher.com or productivethroughjoy.com. Thanks for being here. We'll see you this afternoon at 4:45 a.m. or p.m. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.